Merry Christmas!
You are fucking terrible at that. I literally said 3, 2, 1, and then we both say Merry Christmas, and you did not say it at the same time. So let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. Mark?
Yes?
3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas! There we go.
Any other questions? From Pong.
What was the best and worst concert you've ever been to? Why? And there's a specific... Oh, and who would you like to see?
Okay.
So
let me think.
What's the best you've been to? What's the worst you've been to? Why? And who would you like to see in concert?
Okay. Well, best concert I think I've been to was the Static X Memorial Show.
Stop rubbing it in.
That I went to, because that was a 20-year anniversary of the first band that me and my brother ever saw. It was a great show. We drank a lot. We sat in the smoking area. We chatted a lot about life and love and laughter and all that sort of thing, and just it was a really good kind of brotherly. It was a really good kind of brotherly moment. Worst gig I think I've ever been to was the stereo. Well, it's actually the first gig I ever went to ever. It was in 1999, and it was a Stereophonics with a band called the Crockett's at support. Now, I don't like the Stereophonics, but it was my best mate at the time's birthday party, and he'd invited me. And the only knowledge I had of the Stereophonics was a song called "The Bartender and the Thief," which I thought
they were lovers.
What, the Stereophonics?
Bartender and the Thief were lovers, apparently. I was singing the song to you, Mark.
I mean, yeah. See, that proves just how much I cared about the band. Actually no. The best thing about that gig was that was the first time I ever met my first girlfriend, because I spent the entire time wearing a terribly bad bootleg Marilyn Manson t-shirt. I had black fingernail varnish on, black lipstick, really bad eyeliner, and I spent the entire gig trying to mac on anything even remotely alternative looking, because I was a horny 17-year-old and I wanted to get my dick wet.
Yeah.
It worked. I met my first girlfriend that night. But yeah, it was just so fucking it was at the Brixton Academy, and I remember drinks being stupidly expensive. The first band were dull as hell, and the Stereophonics actually had a moment where they went off stage and they came on, and some stage-hands took the drum kit away and they put 3 bar stools on stage, and they came back and did half an acoustic set as well.
Right.
And I'm just sat there thinking, Christ, this is boring. But as far as bands I'd like to see, I don't know. There's a lot of sort of one-off bands that I really love, and I love their discography, but they have yet to play the UK properly. One of them is a band called Chevelle.
Oh, I'd love to see Chevelle.
I mean, I know they played London several years ago, I think with Filter or something, and I'd kill to see them live in a non-US environment, because they are awesome. They've got a very devoted fan base, and a lot of people say that they're kind of they've got a lot of Tool influences. I don't see it myself. I just think they write really good songs. I've just realised that he's got a weird human eye. But what about you? Come on, give me your expenses.
I can't talk.
Expenses? Oh, he's got the Moonblade.
Yeah.
That is the same sword as one of the...
It's a recurring sword throughout the front end.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to say what it reminds me of, because it would spoil something for you. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But it does look like you're doing very well.
No! Why? Why did you say that? Every time, Mark.
You're doing fucking shit, mate. I mean, you might as well give up now, because you're not going to beat him. I mean, Christ. Critical. You can critical attack him.
I was trying, but it wouldn't fucking register.
You didn't fucking try hard enough, did you? Honestly, you're an embarrassment to us.
I am.
You said your most embarrassing moment was starting a YouTube channel. I can fucking see why, mate. You want to run away from that. It's probably going to be yep, there we go. A big AoE attack. Although it wasn't that big. He just kind of created a small portal under the ground, and his mint chop death rained down from above. Heal!
What the fuck do you think I was trying to do? I can't heal when I'm on the fucking floor. You jinx that. Every time, Mark.
Did you ever remember an old kids TV show called Mike and Angelo?
Yes, I did. The alien that lived in the closet.
Yeah, right. And the thing is, the first episode, there was a bit in it, and I don't know why, there was a particular line that one of the characters said, and it stayed with me, ever since I was God knows how old. But there's a bit in it where, the estate agent is showing the mum and the kid round, and obviously the mum and the kid are both American in the first couple of series. And there's a bit where he's talking about the gun, and he goes, "Real swell for a game of baseball, huh, kid?" And two things actually immediately struck me. The first is that obviously that guy's not American, and he's just doing an American accent. But also, he is the... Do you remember 40 Towers? There's the episode with the guy who's like getting pissed off at Basil, and he goes, "Do you know something? You're getting my dander up, you grotty little man." It's that dude.
Alright, so Fable 2, when that first came out,
Yeah.
me and all my Xbox friends, we were all playing, and my little brother was a whore. Tomcat was...
Not literally.
Tomcat was a digital slapper. However, me was like Mr. Self-Righteous, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find like one wife, and I'm gonna marry this woman. We're gonna have children, and that's the only person I'm gonna be with in this entire game.
Yeah.
Tom got married in Fable 2,
Right, okay.
and I died. So he had his wife and his kid and his dog at home, but every fucking village he'd go in, he was spreading his digital seed.
Okay.
Me, however, I was not.
You were virtuous and true.
I was virtuous and true. I met one woman, and I fell in love with her, and I married her. And that was it. The only woman I'd ever been with. We had children and a dog. And she was the only woman I was ever with in that game. And then one day, I was talking to Tom and one of our other friends in group chat, and we decided to look at our stats. One of the statistics on Fable 2 is STDs.
Right.
So Tom looked at his, missed the swing it about town like a sailor.
A sailor on permanent shore leave, shall we say.
No STDs.
Shore leave.
Tomcat fucked more women in Fable 2 than Motley Crue did in their entire career.
Right.
I, however, slept with one woman and got 3 STDs. And that's why Fable 2 is the worst game I've ever played.
I mean, that's a hell of a tangent. So I can tell you what my worst ever Christmas present was. I was dating a girl like back in about 2009, and we went over to her family's place for like a kind of like pre-Christmas thing. And her mum was, I think, a little bit religious. And given how I look, I think she felt like I kind of needed to be saved.
You do.
But rather than like sort of do the kind of preachy, I'm going to buy you a Bible or, you know, a subscription to a church service, she bought me some kind of like... It was one of those books where, you know how like Nicolas Cage does really weird sort of like almost... Yeah, films that like have got a really heavily religious bent, like, what's the film called? Like Left Behind. Like Left Behind. You know, where it's just kind of like, oh, you know, unless you were religious, you didn't go to heaven because everyone else who stayed on earth is...
City of Angels.
Yeah, that kind of shit. But yeah, she bought me this book, and I started reading the back cover, and I'm thinking, this is the most non-obvious way of saying, this is a book about God and Jesus and how you all motherfuckers need Jesus. And I was just looking, I was just thinking, there's no way I'm going to read this. And I started reading it.
You ungrateful bastard. That's fine.
I started reading it because I thought I'm going to give it a chance. You know, I've read the Bible. I've read most religious texts because as an atheist,
You're
I want
at
to
Catholic school or some shit.
No, I was never at Catholic school. I've always been like kind of an atheist since a very young age. But I've always been like, if I'm going to be one, I want to make sure that I understand what.
Yeah, that you're making the right decision.
Yeah. Whereas I started reading this book and I got maybe halfway through the first chapter and I was literally, this is the most preachy fucking thing I could have ever read. Come on, fuck up Horseboy with
Stop
his...
it. Stop. Just keep talking about Jesus.
Jesus! Well, he loves you because it's Christmas and it is his birthday. Run away! No, he's gonna...
It's fine,
I mean,
Mark, it's fine.
You've got 9 blood vials and you're about to die. Come on, heal. If you would have done what I said...
I'm going to punch you so hard in the fucking face you'll become attractive. Stop it. Read number 7 because it's festive as fuck.
Oh, well, you're going to love this one because it's a quite loaded question. Which one is more destructive, politics or religion? And what are your points to justify your choice?
Religion.
Politics
is necessary.
Yes.
Because human beings are fucking animals. And left to our own devices, we are the most, like, just debaucherous, destructive fucking creature on the planet. So we need politics to sort of give us, like, a rule set.
Grounding.
Grounders is a good fucking word. Religion, I feel that I need to sort of, like, caveat it with, if you're listening to this and you are, like, Christian or Catholic or Muslim or whatever, you know, nothing against you. because I genuinely think that faith is a beautiful thing. I don't have it.
No, neither do I.
George Michael has been telling me for years I should get it, but I don't. You know, I don't have it, so I'm never going to knock anyone. If you can find power in a belief, I'm never going to insult you for that or say that you're wrong for having that belief system. But the truth of the matter is that, like, religion, like organized religion as it stands, was because human beings fear what we can't see and what we don't understand.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if you say to someone, do this or God will punish you, and they say, prove it, all you need to do is fucking counter with, well, prove that he won't, and human fear will make you go, just to be safe. And the amount of, like, there's been a lot of wars raged in the name of politics, but the amount of atrocity that has been waged in the name of religion it far surpasses the nasty shit that came from politics. So yeah, politics, in my very skewed opinion,
I personally think
politics is better than religion.
Yeah, I've always thought that politics is more of a necessary evil.
Everyone takes the piss out of Scientology.
Yeah.
For like, oh, it's a bunch of rich people giving money to a dude who's like, oh, aliens live in a volcano. But why is alien ghosts living in a volcano any weirder than here's this one man in the clouds who
made Jesus?
Yeah, who like is like, oh, this man flooded the planet and this guy spoke to a bush that was on fire.
Yeah.
There's nothing in Scientology, like the whole like mythology and the lore of it, that's any weirder. It's just that everyone who is a Scientologist is fucking mental. But the whole like the lore and the story and the philosophy of it is like, no, everything's fucking weird. Like organized religion for me is just a conspiracy theory that got out of hand.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like, oh, aliens and Bigfoot, and there's like, here's a man that lives in the clouds with a beard and shit.
Well,
and I'm like, because I have like an interest in conspiracy shit like aliens and ghosts, I don't necessarily believe in it. Like, I believe that there are aliens out there, I just don't believe that they visit us.
No.
And I have an irrational fear of ghosts, but because I believe in weird nonsense shit like that, I can't begrudge anyone thinking that Jesus is their best friend.
Have you heard that song?
No.
The Jesus is My Friend by Son Son?
No.
It's the catchiest Jesus-related ska song you'll ever see, but it also features the man who is definitely hacking up small children in his freezer in the background. I'll have to show you the video, because the song is catchy as fuck, but there is a dude on backing vocals, and I guarantee you he's carving up bodies.
I mean, don't we all?
And harvesting things. But yeah, no, I think, I've said previously in a prior episode, whatever you want to believe, fine and dandy. But the second you come at me and you demand that I believe it, that's when I have a problem. I get a lot of religious nutters on the street who always will target me in a crowd because of how I look. And if I ever question them about it, they're always like, oh, no, it's not. I'm just like, no. There are 300 other people in this area who are looking a certain way. You've chosen me out of the crowd because you feel that out of all of us, I'm the one that desperately needs to be saved or needs the word of Jesus or Catholics or Jerusalem or whatever in my life. You
do look like a sinner.
I am a fucking sinner, and I'm damn proud of it. But then again, most of the religious types are always doing the sins. But as long as you go to church and you confess said sins, you're all right with God. There's loads of stuff in various religious texts, and people still do it. And
so close.
I thought you weren't paying attention to that. Well, do you know what I usually find? I'm always guaranteed that, like clockwork, every single year, once Christmas dinner is done, I will have ingested enough food and drink that I will fall asleep in front of every single Shrek film that is ever shown.
Oh, you can do that without a food coma, to be honest. They're not great.
No, it just seems to always be a thing. Yeah. Whenever I've been over at my folks' place and and Christmas dinner is out the way and I've eaten enough to sort of like, well, put a diabetic on sort of major health concern.
You know the weirdest Christmas film for me?
Die
No,
Hard.
because that's just like the legit Christmas film.
It is, yes. But carry on.
The Empire Strikes Back.
How is that a Christmas film? Apart from the fact that it's on sometimes on Christmas Day.
That literally that because sometimes it's on Christmas
Jingle
Day.
your bells, you shall.
Yoda can jingle my bells as much as he wants because Yoda is the master of bell jingling. In fact, Jedi in some languages does translate directly to bell jingler.
Bell jingler.
Yeah, bell jingler.
I thought it stood for jingle, ediferous, dingy dongy,
That's
ellipses.
That's bell.
Doesn't make sense.
You're just trying to be silly.
I'm trying to make Jedi into something that relates to bell ring, and I failed miserably. Welcome to Crush Souls, everyone, where only the most quality Christmas content is vomited forth from our mouths in an alcoholic state.
Quality content on this channel.
We've had a fair amount of beer and Jack Daniels, haven't we? We switched it up this year. We decided to go for our various alcoholic beverages as opposed to just the one.
I'll tell you what.
Take out Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed on crack. Yo, get any more of that fucking rock! I ain't playing.
Mr. Meth. Methods of Mayhem.
Mr. Dead. Oh God, don't. I always remember like Methods of Mayhem. They just had like a weird little ginger dude with glasses and dreads.
And also Tommy Lee.
Who also wore like a yellow tracksuit.
Yeah.
Or a yellow shell suit. But yeah. I mean, like, I've read the Tommy Lee autobiography. I understand why he did it, but fuck me.
Drugs.
Terrible. No, he just come out of prison.
Yeah.
For beating the shit out of Pamela Anderson
with a slipper.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, he used to ring his own answer phone.
Yeah, and
go,
like rap. Yeah. I met a geisha girl in Tokyo.
Tommy Lee, what? Him and now.
Because he's apparently both selector.
Yeah.
But Ali G. I just remember he did one song which was called Get Naked. And it just goes, Get naked!
Come on, baby, make it hot.
And that's the only thing I've ever heard.
Fred Durst was on that song.
It's like, yo, here's a video of me trying to force my semi-erect cock into a groupie's. By the way, Speaking Spells totally legit for doing a Who cover with as well.
I've got to say, right, that Behind Blue Eyes
it's
by Limp
fucking
Bizkit.
Awful.
No, it's better than the Who version.
I don't like the Who, so anything's better than the Who version. But that version is absolutely god awful, dude.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers!
Yes!
Oh, give me one of these.
Yes.
Oh,
up top.
Ludwig is my bitch.
We just got a trophy for that.
We did.
We got Ludwig the Holly
Holy
Blade
shit.
because Christmas, Holly Blade.
Jing 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 jing. That's what noise bells make. Jing 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 jing. I'm not a musician. Jing jing jing.
I thought you were going to go slightly racist then.
No, because I'm not you.
I thought you were saying chin chin chin.
What's this? Thanks for those 3. Oh, wow, I had 1 blood vial left.
I know.
Holy shit.
Isn't there? Yeah, I was going to say to your left is a
to your left, to your left.
No. To your left is a staircase.
Yeah.
Go and explore.
Wait, aren't I supposed to get that motherfucker's sword?
Well, clearly not. You missed out there.
I was supposed to get that bell end sword. I am not happy.
Well, why don't you go up and you might find it in a
I'll
separate section.
We'll go and find it in a separate section. Look at this. Fuck your head. Oh,
that's his head.
I think I'm... There we
Hey,
go!
yeah.
Holy Moonlight Sword. I told you. There we go. Look at that. Merry Christmas. You
realise now that if we
Merry Christmas.
You realise if we switch the weapon over to the Holy Moonlight Sword, we'll be playing Bloodborne but as a Dark Souls character.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh. Colour by blood.
Always clear of mine.
Oh, glorious me of mine.
Get naked.
Proud hunter of the church.
Beast of the curse and the curse of the shackle. Burn, the blades of the church. Get naked. Oh, Tommy Lee, you absolute savage.
Bloodborns of mayhem.
Yeah.
Strided by night, but with steady stride. Coloured by stride, I'm too pissed to care. No, you missed it. Go back. There was things that you could look at.
I was going to go back to the hunter's dream.
and spend the 45,000. But there's things. Look, see, there's doors. Try the doors.
I like the Doors. Did you know that Marilyn Manson has released a new single?
Oh look, there he is.
And it's a cover of the Doors. This is the end.
But I don't like the doors.
What's wrong with you?
I've never liked the doors.
Why would it not? Every time I try to lock onto it, it does that.
Do you know why it is? Because you haven't got naked.
I am naked right now.
Go and take care of Dingy Bell Breaking Bad. Got a hairdryer.
You know, if he was a gang in LA, he'd be a Crip.
Oh God. Oh dear. We apologise to any of our less able-bodied viewers, but Rick's mind has apparently gone down a dark path.
Yeah, it's been there for years. What's down these stairs?
Get crippled.
Don't get crippled.
Oh, that's very odd.
Get it. It's Tommy Lee. It's
Lee.
Tommy Lee's cell.
Yeah, it is. Liar, such pettiness. The beast you seek will not be found here.
Go back to your cunt. What?
So we're basically supposed to say to him we don't hear the bell. We'll talk to him again and just say, "Oh, okay, he's not going to do it."
Suck your mum, Tommy Lee. He's like, oh, I should have rung up and gone kaboom ticka dinga da bong ba bong wow.
He's like, "Oh God damn!
Wait.
If only I didn't have a slipper to hand that night."
You know what you should have said?
What?
Pornhub intro, go.
Bow.
There we go. That's what he should have said. Do you reckon Tommy Lee ever rang himself up and did that?
What he created?
Just while masturbating.
He created the Pornhub intro before Pornhub was a thing.
Just while masturbating through tears of regret. Oh, I shouldn't have used a slipper. I should have used the fist of Gratia.
I thought that said Fist of Grazia, and I'm thinking, what? As in the popular fashion magazine?
Yeah.
The Fist of Grazia.
It just comes through and just right up your fucking...
Yeah.
Right up your jankle.
Jankle.
What's this?
It's a room.
Oh, it's another
There's
boss room,
stuff.
isn't it?
No, it's not a boss.
There's going to be a boss room here.
But there's items.
Yeah.
Lots of items. Who's that? Oh my God!
Rats!
Oh! Like-
Ghost reference.
Oh, okay.
Only ghost reference I ever made on this fucking thing.
Yeah, but that's because you love ghosts.
I do now.
Yeah. That's definitely not a boss room. It's not
it
a
is.
boss room.
It is
It's
a boss
not.
room.
Great One's wisdom. I didn't know I was in the game.
There's nothing great about you.
It's
and
definitely
your-
not a boss.
Your weird cock. I've seen it.
It's a hunter. See? Oh! It's,
Two hunters.
I thought they were Shadows of Yharnam. He's got the sword.
He's got the same sword that we've got.
And that one appears to be... Is it Frost that they're attacking you with?
You know what? I'm just going to run back here.
What, through the IKEA showroom?
Yeah, because he's going to come down.
And he's going to fuck
I'm
you
gonna-
up. Oh, okay, this one's going to take a fair few twiddles to get deaded.
I'll diddle on that stick. I'm just going to run back.
Oh, I think the aggro... Oh no, the aggro range hasn't run out. Oh no! Why don't you use the double hander?
Because that seems to be effective.
There's still a fair amount of... Oh, okay, actually no, you could be right. Heal though. But you got to probably do that another 3 or 4 times to take
Yeah,
them out
gotta get
without dying.
Got to get some distance between us.
Let's see, their aggro ranges run out and now they've turned away. Too far.
Yeah.
Stabby, stabby. Right, that's your last blood vial.
It's fine. It's fine.
You sure?
Yep.
Are you really sure?
Yep.
Do it again. Yes! Okay, right, just go in. Go ham. No, use the double ender.
No, because I'm just going to go in and just fucking do that.
Yes! Oh, she had the exact same death screen as you.
Me.
That could have been slightly confusing. And that's all you get, just madman's knowledge.
Well, you know what? This seems like as good a place as I need to leave you for today. So thank you very much for watching. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
What a blasphemic Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas.